All right, well.
Tater's a little frazzled. Have you noticed that?
I'm a little frazzled.
All right, so shut up. I'm wearing a nice shirt.
I'm trying to look nice for our friends.
Hey, I'm trying to dress up.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
wow.
good day.
All right, hello friends.
Hi.
And hello friends in the car.
Hey.
Now, we want to tell, before we get going, you want to tell everybody what happened, Tater?
Yeah, well,
It is important that they know.
It is
tell them
important.
what happened.
Because I don't want them thinking, okay, there's something wrong with this video.
Well, they've got to know why that I'm a little upset today, and why you all hate us.
Don't blame other people.
You got to take ownership.
Yes,
I know.
You gotta take ownership.
I
That's
learned that
important.
in a message.
Huge.
last week.
Just imagine that you're watching this video right now, except it looks like this.
Yeah.
This is how the video looked
That's
before.
how it turned out.
Because I left the lens cap on.
Like an amateur.
Like an amateur. Not a GoPro,
You're not a pro at the
amateur.
Go.
That's sad.
This is my friend James Driver. You are you're an elder at Capital City Christian Church. With us, we are not
That is
elders,
true.
but we're staff.
That is true.
But you've been at the church for a while.
Yes, I've been at the church about 6 years.
6 years.
I just want to say,
It's like-
I thought last week's worship, which will be like several weeks behind. by
Yeah,
the
this is
time
like
it's aired,
this is like next
was
year.
Let's
awesome.
just pretend every one of them are this.
It was
way.
so awesome.
Did you like
I
it?
loved it.
Did
It
you
was
sing
great.
loudly? We're doing a song that Tater typically does not make a lot of mistakes playing the guitar.
Oh wow.
Last night when we were rehearsing, he started like 1, 2, and he went now. It's just so bad. And we're like, everybody turns around 'cause he just doesn't make mistakes like that.
I'm about to hit 500 miles on one tank. It is an accomplishment.
kidding me?
It's an accomplishment that I have been waiting for ever since I bought it in August.
The reason I get 600 is they don't lay on the accelerator as heavy as you are
Yeah,
right now.
That's true.
Which is why you can hear it in the video.
James just subtly said, "Speed up, Nancy."
I'm just saying the G.
There it is, 500 miles, my
Yeah,
friend.
there you go.
Man, and you got to experience that on video.
Oh wow,
That's so
I'll be able to
cool.
relive it forever. We are at Cookout,
Okay.
and this is a relatively new restaurant to Frankfurt. James, you said you've only been here one time with us, and that was
last week.
That was last week.
Yeah. Hello, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Okay.
I'm grand. I'm going to get 3 shakes here. Hold on 1 second.
Chocolate chip mint.
I need
Oh.
a chocolate chip
Nice.
mint.
Kind of went crazy.
Also,
A peanut butter and banana pudding.
can I get a
What?
peanut butter and banana pudding milkshake?
You really like that, don't you?
No, that's it for me. That's it for
And
me.
then
Just-
I would like a Reese's cup milkshake.
Man, he's going
Can I offer you
hardcore.
anything else?
No, ma'am, that's it.
Are you gonna need a drink tray with those?
No,
No.
we have our hands can handle it.
All right, 887. My pleasure, service window.
Mine too.
we talked about how one of your favorite treats, or your favorite treat combination,
Yes.
is the salty and sweet.
Ah,
Oh, yes.
and
salty and sweet.
And
That's
you
so
said you loved, I forget what the sweet thing you said, but popcorn.
That's right. He
And
went
you got it.
crazy on popcorn.
Popcorn
And then I got
and
to tell
a
a story
chocolate
about
chip
Jeremy
cookie.
Clayton.
If you put popcorn and chocolate chip cookies in front of me,
Chocolate chip mint.
I'd be happy. Here we come, chocolate chip man. Hey, I should have asked for popcorn. You got popcorn?
At least
You just put some popcorn pieces
it
in there.
Do you all, yeah. How cool would that be? I mean, not getting pulled over, but the fact that we could introduce a police officer into our theme.
Into our drink run, yeah.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't be all that.
I'm sure you're gonna have to do something other than speeding, though.
Okay, we get it, James. They don't drive fast.
Little girl. All right.
Uh-oh.
God.
Oh, you got somebody.
You got
Oh,
Get him.
man. Get him.
Get him. Who is it? Oh,
I don't
no.
know.
He just pulled a Yui.
He just wanted to go the other way direction. I don't like when they do that. Anyway,
This week on Drink Run Devos, we are talking about chapter 1 called 2 Roads in the book. And the 2 roads that it mentions are kind of like 2 paths that you can find yourself walking on in life. One way is to try to please God. One way is to trust God. These things lead to 2 different places, and those 2 places are, in the book it calls them the room of good intentions and the room of grace. Can we talk a little bit about what the difference is between the pleasing God versus trusting God, and the good intentions versus the room of grace. Can one of you all tell us a little bit about how they're different in the first place?
Well, for me, I'm looking at, if I'm in the room of trying to please God, somehow, some way, I feel like I don't measure up. And if I do enough good things, if I do enough right things, and I please God by those right things, maybe he'll be happy with me. And the other room, the trusting, is saying, you know what? I trust that you love me as I am. I trust that we're good, and that you care for me, and that you love me as I am.
As you said that, I started thinking about that. The opposite of that is true too. That when you do things striving in your life, you don't really trust that people even love you. That you can't have, that nobody. You're so unlovely that nobody could love. That's this distrust of any real emotion, any real love, that you go, nope, can't. So I'm going to strive. I'm going to seek approval everywhere else, and that's what my life is going to be about. Ah, that's great. I love how God does that sometimes.
For a long time, I was on this, is God happy with my performance? Is God happy with the way I'm living? And whenever I felt like I was off kilter, I felt miserable. I didn't have any joy unspeakable and full of glory. I walked around, looked like I got baptized in vinegar, because I was upset that I was falling short. And what's fascinating to me is, after the cross, Jesus says, be perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. What, are you kidding me? That should have been the last point where everybody listening to him went, no one can do that. And then he goes, you're right. Exactly. You cannot. And so then after the cross, we see all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. There's none righteous, not even one. And so all that pretense is gone now. I don't have to pretend that I'm good. I don't have to work at pleasing God. He was pleased with me the moment I accepted his Son and the work that Christ did on the cross.
Since we've been in the room of grace, can you describe a little bit about what it was like for you, or how you came into that experience, or
how I became more aware of grace?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'm quick to say something, and without thinking. And I said some things and was very hurtful to a person. Even though I felt bad, my pride kept me from going and saying, I'm sorry. This person approached me and said, James, I want you to know that I love you, and I forgive you for the things you said. And that blew me away.
I've experienced many a time when I did not get the grace when I've messed up. But it was at that point when I said it's time to be honest and open, when I confessed to the eldership at the church about my sin. They said, we care for you. I mean, those are the words. It's not like I had to read through the lines and that was filtered, and I guess we still think you're all right. No, I mean, we care for you. Our desire is that you are restored to a relationship with God. That has stuck with me in a way that many punishments growing up or whatever never really did.
When I blow it, and when I do something stupid, and when I sin, he's right there. It's not like he turns a blind eye or walks away, and he still says, guess what, I love you. Holy cow. That makes me want to share with everybody how awesome this love is. It's not based on my performance. It's not based on how good I am. It's just simply based on the fact that he loves me.
We have this faith in him that it is then given to us as righteousness, because we can't be righteous on our own. It's when we take on the person of Jesus Christ. We're no longer us. He's the one that's doing the work within us, and we're acting more and more like him because we're allowing that. We have faith that it's God that's going to be doing that with us.
The verse that this chapter focused on was in Hebrews, where it says, without faith it's impossible to please God. And I want to make sure that we don't mess up by saying we have to strive to show that we can have more faith, or that we have to work to have more faith so that we please God. Instead, what we need to make sure that we're doing is that we're trusting in Him, that we will, that the biggest thing that comes from trust is the fact that we can please God. That pleasing God is a fruit of trust instead of the root of it. But we'll see you all next week. Hopefully we don't have to record this again. If we do, then you know what, we just might say we're gonna skip this one. I don't know. But we'll see y'all next week on Drink Run Devos.
Thanks for joining us,
Thanks.
James.
Thank you, guys.